Hi there, Living Light family. I was guided to Mark chapter 9, titled The Transfiguration. And he said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that there be some of them that stand here, which shall not taste of death, till they have seen the kingdom of God come with power. And after 6 days Jesus taketh with him Peter and James and John, and leadeth them up to a high mountain, apart by themselves, and he was transfigured before them. And his remnant became shining, exceedingly white as snow, so as no fuller on earth can white them. And there appeared unto them Elijah with Moses, and they were talking with Jesus. And Peter answered and said to Jesus, Master, it is good for us to be here, and let us make 3 tabernacles, one for thee, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. For he wist not what to say, for they were sore afraid. And there was a cloud that overshadowed them, and a voice came out of the cloud, saying, This is my beloved Son, so hear him. And suddenly, when they had looked around about, they saw no man any more, save Jesus only with themselves. And as they came down from the mountain, he charged them that they should tell no man what things they had seen, till the Son of Man were risen from the dead. And they kept that saying with themselves, questioning one with another, what the rising from the dead should mean. And they asked him, saying, Why say the scribes that Elijah must first come? And he answered and told them, Elijah verily cometh first, and he restoreth all things. And how it is written of the Son of Man, that he must suffer many things, and be set at naught. But I say unto you, that Elijah is indeed come, and they have done unto him whatsoever they listed, as it is written of him. And when he came to his disciples, he saw a great multitude about them, and the scribes questioning with them. And straightway all the people, when they beheld him, were greatly amazed, and running to him, and saluted him. And he asked the scribes, What question ye with them? And one of the multitude answered and said, Master, I have brought unto thee my son, which hath a dumb spirit. And wheresoever he taketh him, he teareth him, and foameth and gnashing of his teeth, and pineth away. And I spake to the disciples that they should cast him out, and they could not. He answered him and said, O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him unto me. And they brought him unto him, and when he saw him, straightway the spirit tare him, and he fell on the ground, and wallowed foaming. And he asked his father, How long is it ago since this came unto him? And he said, Of a child. And oftentimes it hath cast him into the fire, and into the waters, to destroy him. But if thou canst do anything, have compassion on us, and help us. Jesus said unto him, If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. And straightway the father of the child cried out, and said with tears, Lord, I believe you. Help thou mine unbelief. When Jesus saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto them, Thou dumb and deaf spirit, I charge thee, come out of him, and enter no more into him. And the spirit cried, and rent him sore, and came out of him, and he was as one dead, insomuch that many said, He is dead. But Jesus took him by the hand, and lifted him up, and he arose. And when he was come into the house, his disciples asked him privately, Why could not we cast him out? And he said unto them, This kind can come forth by nothing, but by prayer and fasting. I'm going to continue on. Jesus again speaks of his death. And they departed thence, and passed through Galilee, and he would not that any man should know it. For he taught his disciples and said unto them, The Son of Man is delivered into the hands of men, and they shall kill him, and after that he is killed, he shall rise the third day. But they understood not that saying, and were afraid to ask him, Who is the greatest? And he came to Capernaum, and being in the house, he asked them, What was it that ye disputed among yourselves by the way? But they held their peace, for by the way they had disputed among themselves, who should be the greatest. And he sat down and called the 12, and said unto them, If any man desire to be first, they shall be last of all, and servant of all. And he took a child, and set him in the midst of them. And when he had taken him in his arms, he said unto them, Whosoever shall receive one of such children in my name receiveth me, and whosoever shall receive me receiveth not me, but him that sent me. And John answered him, saying, Master, we saw one casting out devils in thy name, and he followed not us. And we forbade him, because he followed not us. But Jesus said, Forbid him not, for there is no man which shall do a miracle in my name that can lightly speak evil of me. For he that is not against us is on our part. For whosoever shall give you a cup of water to drink in my name, because ye belong to Christ, verily I say unto you, he shall not lose his reward. Temptations to sin. And whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believeth in me, it is better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and he were cast into the sea. And if thy hand offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter into life maimed, than having 2 hands to go into hell, into the fire that never shall be quenched, where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched. And if thy foot offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter halt into life, than having 2 feet to be cast into hell, into the fire that never shall be quenched, where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched. And if thy eye offend thee, pluck it out. It is better for thee to enter into the kingdom of God with 1 eye, than having 2 eyes to be cast into hell fire, where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched. For every one shall be salted with fire, and every sacrifice shall be salted with salt. Salt is good, but if the salt has lost its saltiness, wherewith will ye season it? Have salt in yourselves, and have peace with one with another. So that was a pretty intense reading. And from what I'm picking up from it, what I'm being told is that we as people have a lot of judgments towards other people. We look at them and we cast judgment by what we see with our eyes, instead of seeing with our heart, instead of seeing with love. So it's quite understanding when he says that the fire will never be quenched. If we're constantly chasing after things of this world to be first, to be the best, to be the greatest of all, we're actually shooting ourselves in the foot. We're actually following Satan, because Satan's fire can never be quenched. He's always yearning for more and more and more adoration, acceptance, truth. He's like, I want to be first. When in reality, God and Jesus, they live inside us, and they guide us righteously always in order to do the right things. And Father will always, he will always correct us. He will always show us which way to go. I've said many times on this channel, I don't want to be adored or idolized. I self-sabotage quite frequently, and there's a reason for it, because I want God to have all the glory. He's the one making the changes in people. It's not me, it's not you, its Father, and all glory to Him. Because without His love and understanding, His guidance, I could do nothing, absolutely nothing. I would stutter and stumble and fall on my face. So I hope you enjoyed those chapters, those scriptures that I read. I hope it makes sense to you. I hope it brings you understanding. God's not asking you literally to cut off your hand or poke out your eye or cut off your foot. He's saying to you, what are your hands doing? What work are you doing with them? Are you working goodness or are you working evil? Same with your eyes. When we're watching other people, when we see other people, are we making judgments? Are we cursing them? Are we speaking or thinking ignorant things about them? And our feet, where they're guiding us to go, are they guiding us righteously or are they guiding us to steal from others, to harm others, to create havoc and destruction? So I'm hoping that this metaphor is the right metaphor. I believe in my heart it's the right metaphor and understanding to the parables of what He's speaking in the Bible. God bless you always and forever, collective. Have a wonderful day, and may you always have peace in your heart. May your cup always be full, and may your Father, our Father, always guide you to do the right thing every day, especially to yourself and to your family and to the people around you.